Hey guys, I'm Carmelia Ray, celebrity matchmaker, relationship expert, and dating coach for men. Today, this is a bit of a hot topic. I'm going to be sharing the secrets to a much better sex life. In fact, an amazing sex life. I'm going to give you the secrets so that you can try these on at home with your partner, maybe with yourself, because guess what? You got to know how to please yourself, right? I think that's the biggest, first way to have an amazing sex life is knowing what you like, knowing how to pleasure yourself, knowing your erogenous zones, right? What lights you up, what turns you on. And I think, number one, if you don't know this, and I've said it before in other videos, your biggest and most important sex organ, not what you're thinking, is your brain. In between the ears, your mind, because your mind can take an experience and have it, just be better. Be better because you're in sync and you're connected. So the secret to an amazing sex life is having incredible communication. And it does start with an understanding of what your pleasure zones are, understanding how you like to be touched, where you like to be touched, how often, how frequent, time of day. Some people like to have sex in the morning. Some people like to have sex at night. Some people like to have sex after a shower. I don't know. It's different for everyone. So I think it's really, really important that for you to have an amazing, incredible sex life, that you have to know who you are, what you like, and what you're comfortable with. That's another thing, right? I think that when I have a better sex experience, and I think of the amazing experiences, what was present in those incredible moments? Well, number one, I was feeling it. I was in the mood. So how do you get in the mood? You guys got to do whatever it takes to get you in the mood. And if you're married, you know what? If kids are around, messes around, toys are around, and it's just clutter everywhere, you can't create this romantic sexual environment when your partner or you may be distracted by everything going on. So if you have to make sexy time in a sexy time place, figure out how to clear all the distractions. You get your phone out of the way, right? You turn the TV off. I've heard of people where they caught their partner watching television, or they're on their phone, or they can clearly tell that they're not really in the experience because their mind is somewhere else. So in order to have an amazing sex life, you absolutely have to cut off all distractions, including the distractions, again, in your mind. So if you have, some people, they use some assistance, some mood altering assistance, nothing crazy. I mean, a glass of wine, maybe a little edibles, maybe you're going to smoke something just to get you in the mood. Where it's legal, of course. I'm not trying to give you advice that isn't legal, okay? Do what you have to do to make yourself feel comfortable. And make sure that you are communicating with your partner your needs and wants. Now, in my experience as a matchmaker, I've had people say, you know what, it's really important to me. Let's say they say, I like kink, or I like BDSM, or I like to be dominant, or I like when my woman controls me, or I like to be the one that takes control. Whatever that looks like, you need to be able to comfortably speak to your sexual partner, your romantic partner, your spouse, your wife, whatever the case is, and that you can tell her how you like things, right? And if you're open to a little bit of experimentation and you kind of want to play with the boundaries or test her boundaries, you definitely want to have an open dialogue about that. And you don't want to do that in the middle of your sexual experience, because that can be a little bit awkward or a bit of a turnoff if all of a sudden you're in the middle of something and boom, you drop this sexual fantasy on her and she has there's no room or time to even think about it, right? That can completely kill a mood. So make sure that you're having these conversations and dialogues before. Now, something that I know has worked in the past for a lot of people, if you're into the role-playing type, and again, your mind is this big imagination, if you're looking for a bit of variety inside your sex life and you want to make it more amazing, you can try Toys, right? Toys are a way to add a little fun into your sex life. Now, there are pleasure toys for her, but there are plenty of pleasure toys for you guys. Whether it's vibrating, whether you're using something to make you feel better, whether you're using handcuffs or feathers or ice or hot wax or food or whatever it is that you want to do, that you want to incorporate a little bit of fun. Think of, again, what are the senses that you want? Do you like the smell of chocolate, or do you like the smell of like a certain kind of perfume? Maybe there's something that you can purchase that has an effect on your libido or your pheromones, right? Like you can trick your mind and body. And I don't want to say trick, you can stimulate your mind and body so that it makes that experience so much better, because you are now experiencing all of these senses, right? Whether she's wearing silk pajamas, or maybe you want, in your visual person, you want to have her wear a certain kind of lingerie. Maybe you want her fully clothed and you want her to wear a wig or wear different kind of makeup. So it just feels like, you're with your partner, but it feels like it's with a different person, adding that variety. And hey, if you're an open relationship, maybe the variety comes in the form of an actual other person. Whatever floats your boat, it has to be consensual and you both have to agree on it. So that's another way that you can take your sex life to the next level and have a much better sex life. Here's another thing that I can think of. A lot of times, I think the average couple who are married or living together has sex like once a week, maybe twice a week. So a way to have a better sex life. And here's something that a friend of mine, I'm losing my mind as far as who her name is, but she commits, and she's in her 60s, guys, okay? And apparently sex in your 60s is the best. Something to look forward to. And for those who are in this experience, good for you. But it's Dr. Helen Fisher. Oh my God. She said, and she wrote the book on the brain and love. Dr. Helen Fisher is the spokesperson for Match.com. And she actually created the algorithm for Chemistry.com. And she has sex every day. Every single day. She says, the reason why I have an incredible sex life is I have sex every day. So if you want to have an incredible sex life, perhaps you want to have sex more frequently. If you're not having enough sex, talk to your partner. Make it fun. Have sex more often. That's how you're going to have an incredible sex life. You can't have an incredible sex life if you don't create one, right? And for those who are single, once again, I'm not saying you go find a random partner and just anybody to have sex with. However, you can, treat yourself great. You can set yourself up, be in the mood. Self-pleasuring is a great way to stress release, right? Guys, however you want to do that. And maybe you try a variety of different things. I know that there's different things that guys do. I'm not going to get super descriptive about that, but try whatever works. There's different paraphernalia. There's different gadgets that are great for men. So if you need a little bit of variety, I would say that you do that. And then that way, again, when you're in a partnership, you now have a way to properly communicate with your person how you like to be treated, all right? And what the things that you like, your turn-ons and turn-offs. So there you have it, how to have a better sex life, how to have more sex, and how to communicate with your partner so that you both can enjoy the experience. I hope you like those tips. If you have any questions and you want to hear more content on different subjects around sex, dating, mating, relating, let me know in the comments and click subscribe so that I can come back each and every week and share a little bit more. Thank you and bye for now.